KLEINJAN applied to rent land from the government 10 years ago under the Land Redistribution Program. He is one of a few black commercial farmers in a country where whites still own most of the land. He recently became the first black man to win the Cattle Farmer of the Year competition. Making the transition from communal to commercial farming hasn't been easy, he says, and he knows of other black people who failed to make their farms profitable.
Land reform is good, but we should be careful. It has happened sometimes. We do not want a situation where our country runs out of food because farmers are not producing enough.
GASEKOMA knew if he was going to succeed, he needed help. So he contacted HARMAN, one of several farmers teaching new black farmers how to apply for a loan and run their farms as businesses. Starting off with 2 cows, now he has 200.
So it was very important to me to guide them so that they can start doing everything themselves. So what you see here, this kraal, was built by them.
Land ownership is an emotive issue in South Africa. Farmers say they know mentoring won't suddenly change attitudes, but it may help ease racial tensions as the land reform debate gains momentum. The African Farmers Association says there are at least 6,000 black commercial farmers compared to about 40,000 whites. Leaders of the African National Congress say that's a huge difference and land reform isn't happening fast enough. The ruling party says the willing buyer, willing seller scheme to redistribute land isn't working. That's why some ANC members are proposing land expropriation without compensation when necessary and unavoidable. They insist violent land grabs seen in neighboring Zimbabwe won't happen in South Africa. Not everyone agrees.
It's extremely reckless to engage in this kind of rhetoric at this stage in our economic development. I mean, let the economy grow before we even discuss redistribution, because at this stage, if we're going to pursue equality in this manner, we're all going to end up equally poor.
The poor are angry at the slow pace of transformation. It's been more than 20 years since white minority rule ended. Until South Africa addresses the land problem, KLEINJAN says he'll try and mentor as many black farmers as he can. His small way of trying to balance out South Africa's commercial farming landscape. Haru, Mutasa, Jazeera, Reivilo, South Africa.